Hey Kayshon, how you doing today?
Good.
Wanted to start by asking about tempo and offensive tempo. Ed said it's something that y'all are kind of focusing on this week, trying to get to run plays faster. But to make that, kind of what goes into making that happen though, because if you're not clicking on offense, is it kind of hard to get into that rhythm and move to the ball fast? Is it sort of like you have to already be having success on offense to make tempo happen, or you just make tempo happen and then success will follow? If that makes sense.
Focusing on tempo this week, I feel like as you focus on tempo more and in the game, the faster you move, the more momentum you have as an offense. And lately, we kind of been starting off slow, so I feel like it got something to do with momentum. So I think that's our main focus this week to get everything going faster.
Hey, Kayshon, I'm Jared from Tiger Details. There have been some drops from the receiving core. We talked about that a little bit after the UCLA game, some missed opportunities to help Max and some stats. And Coach O said this week he was a little bit surprised by that after how few there were in camp. How much have you guys talked about that, and what are some of the things y'all can do as a group right now to clean that up?
Oh, we really talked about it every day. We talk about it and preach about it every day. And things we could do to improve on it is catching balls after practice and practicing more with the quarterbacks.
Hey, Kayshon, through these first two games, how would you rate the team's energy level and excitement? Have you guys been excited, energetic about playing?
Yes, sir. We've been excited and energetic, but I feel like it could always be better. There's no certain level to energy.
How much respect do you have for this opponent coming up, and what do you know about it?
I got a lot of respect for all my opponents. I don't downplay nobody just because they're not SEC or none of that. It's respect your opponents because I feel like UCLA, we kind of didn't respect our opponents, and we got it handed to us. So that's a lesson to learn from.
Yeah, hey Kayshawn, I wanted to ask you about Jack Besh. And he's been probably, outside of you, maybe the most consistent guy in the first 2 weeks for you guys as receivers. Just talk about his consistency and just kind of what he can do for you guys in the middle of the field in particular.
I like what he do for us as a receiving core too, cause he help us wide receivers, tight ends, and he able to move and catch the ball. So it kind of help us, and there's not too much pressure on us throughout the whole game.
Go ahead, Wilson.
Oh, sorry. Didn't know I was up again. I don't know how much time you would spend with him because he's a specialist, but Kate York, just what's he like, not just as a football player, but just as like a person? He seems very sort of hyper focused on his craft. How would you sort of describe him? What's he like?
I'd say he chill. He stay out the way. He cool people. You don't really hear too much from him.
What is it like to have somebody at like that though, a kicker? I mean, Max said after the game, like you get past the 50, you're probably going to score. How does it? What does it do for y'all as an offense to have him?
Oh yeah, it's a good feeling. Every time we not successful in the red zone and you put Cade on the field, you coming out with 3 points. Always.
What's the farthest you've ever seen him make a field goal?
Oh, I don't know. I think the farthest I probably seen was probably a Florida game. I think it was just crazy to me because all the fog, and I don't know how he could have see. But I think that was the craziest kick I seen him make.
Kayshawn, I know we keep asking you every week what the coaches are telling you and what they're fixing, but if you had to put a headset on, what would you fix to get this offense at a really high level? What are you seeing as the biggest things that are slowing this offense down or hampering them during games?
I mean, it's really not. It's not really nothing that's really slowing us down. I feel like us as players, we just gotta execute the plays a little quicker and faster. And it's like, um, it's like accountability on everybody's part. Like as receivers, we could catch more balls. It's like I always feel like as myself, I could do more all around, and that's something huge throughout these games. That played a big factor.
Anything else for Kayshawn? Go on.
Yeah, hey Kayshawn, you have 5 touchdowns in these first 2 games, and I think most of them have kind of come in the red zone. Just what about your confidence and about your game allows you to be so successful when you guys get inside the 20?
I mean, I don't really focus on touchdowns or none of that. I just play. I don't go into a game with a certain mindset, oh, I need to do this. I feel like if you just play, it naturally come. And part of being successful in the red zone is practicing it throughout the week. and it's really paying off.
Kayshon, what can you say about Jack Besh? As a true freshman, it seems like he's obviously not intimidated by anything, and when you guys have been throwing the ball, good things have happened.
I say Jack from Lafayette, I played against him before, so I knew him coming in would have been a big factor to this team, and it really has been. And he caught the most balls, I think, out the tight end room this past season, or this season, and he doing good. And I know that 9 times out of 10 when the ball, or 10 times out of 10 when the ball get thrown to him, he gonna catch it.